Thanks to EA for sponsoring this.
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here with EA Sports College Football 25, back for another deep dive. This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty. College football has seen seismic changes over the past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team college football playoff, and you can play it first in the game months before the real thing.
So it's going to be kind of similar to what franchise is
Your
now.
school through the new 12-team playoff and hoist the college football playoff trophy. Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football, and in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your dynasty roster has never been more important. Evaluate your needs and opportunities for talent upgrades at the start of each season. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill up your recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida and Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your school is decided by 14 different pitch grades like proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires, in addition to scouting for talent. Some players have a deal breaker.
Okay, so this is going to take a lot of getting used to because it's something that you didn't really have to do in Madden. I just started playing franchise this year, and I don't really do the whole recruiting. I rather just trade all my draft picks and trade for the players. Um, but with college, you're gonna have to do a lot more research and figure out what works best for you. I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how it plays out, and even like what it's gonna look like if you let the computer sim it for you. Are they still gonna get you the best players possible, or are you gonna be at a disadvantage because you're not choosing? We're gonna have to wait and see.
Requirement. And if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay.
Okay, that's pretty crazy to be honest.
Narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right. It's crucial to remain in their
Dang,
top
so you're gonna have like
6,
full control.
then 5 to finally be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time.
Mm.
It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal when it opens in the offseason to round out your roster with talent you could land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board.
They're gonna have all of these dynasty coaches thinking they're real scouts for sure.
To land a new home. Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size and membership and set custom conference rules, set up divisions and more. Once you've settled your conference options, it's time to select your team. Begin with a highly ranked team and dominate at the top with repeat recruiting.
Okay, this is gonna be very different from franchise because right now you have your set schedule. You're playing 18 games and you're playing within your division. Those are already set. You can move your team, but they're still staying in the same division in Madden. But in college, you can make your own conference. So like if you have 20 players that are going to be playing with you, you can make a 20-player conference. That's pretty dope. And if you have less, then you can make a smaller conference and make sure everybody's playing more frequently and have full control. So I think that is super dope, especially for those people that want to play with more people or those people that want to play with less people.
And playoff success. Or build from the ground up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite. We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach. Or take over a program as the head coach right away.
Me personally, I think that's going to take way too much time, especially with both games coming out.
Coach type will determine what coaching skill tree you start with. From there, the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or, if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set. The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty Mode in EA Sports College Football 25. To make a game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle.
All right, well, that was the deep dive. I think it gave us a lot of information to think about. If you are going to be getting into Dynasty, if you've already been playing franchise, so you kind of have a little background into what it's going to be like, the coaching tree is very similar to what's in the game now. The recruiting is completely different, so that's going to take some getting used to. Luckily, college football comes out before Madden does. So you're going to have around a month to fully lock in and, get your team set up, get your other user friends to join in. And I think it's going to be very fun, very interesting. It's going to take a lot of getting used to for sure. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. If you want to stay updated, you can subscribe to EA Sports College. Their YouTube is going to be linked in the description. If you want to see gameplay when college football comes out, when Madden 25 comes out, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I also post on Instagram and on TikTok, so go ahead and tap in. Everything's going to be linked in the description.